Corey Callahan is one of the country's leading drivers, and he has traveled all over North America this year, piloting horses to the winner's circle. Recently, he was at Harrington Raceway, and not only to sit in the sulky, but also to bring awareness to one of his favorite harness racing foundations. Let's catch up with Corey Callahan. Corey, we're going to kick off the interview on a family note. The last time we spoke, you had a little girl named Kira in your family, but you added a filly, a colt to your family, right?
Yeah, we did. We got a little stud colt. He's about 2.5 months old now. His name's Jackson, so he's doing well, growing like a weed. Actually, we went the other day, and his head is in the 98th percentile, so he's got a big brain, a lot smarter than his dad.
I want to give Joanna lots of props, your wife, because she takes care of the kids, and I think she goes to the barn, right? She owns a couple horses, yep. And you've been on the road a lot. I was curious, do you ever sing Kool and the Gang to her?
Joanna, I love you. No, I don't. I don't
Do
really
you know that song, Joanna?
I know the song,
okay.
Yeah, but I've never actually sang it. I know her parents have sang it to her from time to time. No, I haven't, but I'm very fortunate. She does a lot there. I mean, she's got the 2 kids, and we've got probably 10 horses there, and a lot of times it relies on her. Thank goodness. So, without her, I'd have to hire somebody, and she's good free help. I don't know how free she is.
Well, I was going to say, that's what you think. Do you take care of the checkbooks?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, speaking of you being on the road a lot, do you know how many tracks you've been to this year? Because I do.
I don't. I say a dozen, 12.
Okay, a little more. Okay, I'm going to read them down real fast. Dover Downs, Delaware, Ohio, Freehold Raceway, Gateway Farm, Harrington Raceway, Lexington, Meadowlands, The Meadows, Mohawk, Ocean Downs, Pocono, Philadelphia, Tioga Downs, Vernon Downs, Woodbine, and Yonkers.
Wow, yeah, I've hit just about all of them, haven't I?
Yeah. Now, you have won a lot of big races this year. But what I think is so fantastic about 2013 for Corey Callahan is you got your own bobblehead doll. Tell me about that. What track was it at? Did you like the bobblehead?
Yeah, that was really cool. They did a great job with it. Tom Kelly from out in Chicago, he's the one that usually kind of spearheads it all. They had the bobblehead giveaway at Tioga and at Vernon. We had a good turnout. I mean, I know by the end of it I had writer's cramp from, signing those little bobbleheads. But it's very flattering. I mean, to see yourself kind of immortalized on a bobblehead, and just to kind of be, among the rest of those guys, it's quite an honor.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those milestones where you've hit it big when you have your own bobblehead.
Right, pretty cool. Yeah,
yes,
pretty cool.
Yeah. Now, I just want to tie things up with you were at Harrington Raceway this week, of course, to drive with the DSBF races, but also you have a charity that you're really big involved in.
Yes, I'm one of the trustees for the Harness Horse Youth Foundation, and we have a big drive for the youth every year at the Red Mile, and that's on Futurity Day. And this year we decided let's include everybody. So Harrington, we decided to do it on Monday night. And it's just, an instance where you can get drivers, trainers, and owners to donate, either a given amount or a percentage of what they earned today. And we had a lot of guys that were very, very giving, and they offered their whole 5%, or, some large sums of money. So they had a successful run at it for their first attempt. And, I expect bigger things next year. That's one of those things, fundraisers. Once you get going, the first year is kind of, feel it through and see how things go. And, the years after that, you've really got things going. And I think, in the next couple of years, we should double what we did. I'm not even exactly sure what the number was, but I know that we'd, had a lot of support there. So it was very good.
I just want to add something about the HHYF.
I don't know if people realize the work that they do. They are gigantic with getting the next generation involved. Can you just name a couple programs they do, a couple things that the HHYF does?
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of things. I mean, I know you had mentioned to me that you received some scholarships from them, and that's one of the things that they do. And you know, I mean, they have the camps all across the U.S. I mean, they've got trailer and rigs and everything, and they ship these little ponies all over the place. And you know, a lot of these guys will donate their colors and stuff for the kids to, wear, and we get a lot of great support from people across the country that are, some of them don't even have children, so they don't really know that much about it, but they're willing to, help with the kids, and it gives them a chance to do things that they wouldn't normally be able to do. Not everybody is from a harness racing family. A lot of these guys are. I was myself, and you kind of take it for granted, and these kids, it gives them a chance to go out there and, get a feel for the horse and, learn about horsemanship and just teach them responsibilities, basically. I mean, it's a 7 days a week, 24 hours a day job a lot of times. So, it's very good for the kids.
Yeah, I think it's an organization that's not only a great one, but it's a necessity in the sport to get our next generation interested in harness racing. So thank you very much for being involved, and thanks for being on Post Time.
Yep, thank you.